Welcome to this episode of the Million Dollar Mastermind. I'm Larry Weidel, and let's get started. I am back with Mario Arrizon, and I wanted to talk to you about bullying and being bullied. And it's subtle. It's not, kids have it in school. That's a separate thing. Usually, as you get to adults, you don't have anybody trying to physically bully you, except, maybe in a marriage. And, don't take bullying. You're never gonna, I don't care if it's in a marriage or as a spouse or if it's work, you know. Uh, and I'm not talking about an occasional somebody bullies you one time, and I'm talking about consistent pressure that holds you back and restrains you. The deal is for you to be great, you got to be free. You got to be mentally free. That's why we're doing these things here to, you've heard things, but you don't understand them. And one thing is about where it affects is your internal close-in environment. The environment in here and the environment, your family and friends the people you talk to most of the time of the day. And how it influences you is you start thinking, well, I want to do that. No, I can't because they're going to be upset like that. Like if you got a bad neighbor in the neighborhood, like one bad kid in a classroom can make teachers who have taught and enjoyed teaching for 20 years want to quit. One drop of poison in a bowl of soup, can kill the whole soup. One bad neighborhood in an otherwise phenomenal neighborhood, and we've also seen one rogue, out of control passenger on a plane of 300 can make the whole thing go crazy. And so the deal is that you don't tolerate being bullied, because you've got things you've got to do and you're supposed to be great. If you're going to enjoy your life, you got to be accomplishing the things you're good at that matter. And it doesn't matter what you did yesterday. I mean, you're supposed to get things done today. And, if you've got a family, you think your kids, you've got an instinct about what you need to be doing. You got an instinct. You might not know exactly, but you know the direction, and maybe you know the question, and maybe like the next one thing or one or two steps. It's kind of like being on a hill skiing when, the whiteout happens, Usually it's not complete whiteout. When that happens, it's scary because you can't even see your feet. But usually you can see, 5 feet in front of you, and that's all you need for a little stability. And so you got to have some space. Bullies take away your space. And when we talk about attitude is everything and environment is everything, there's a thing called verbal bullying. People put you down with these passive aggressive statements, the condescending things, conventional wisdom, in town, our neighborhood, we feel this way, we vote for Trump, or in our neighborhood, we vote for Biden, we're Democrats here, we're Republicans here, we're Catholics here, we're not Catholics here, it's like restrictive, but you can't let any of these things bully you, but they all can, or other people's fears and paranoias. They could be scared to death about germophobic. It's like, well, you can't do that with the germs. It's like, grow up, will you? It's like Andy Young is the best on that. He said, what he did, he went and looked it up. He said, like, he found out like how much rat feces is in every hamburger you eat. At a Burger King, he said, or in the finest restaurant, there's so much dirt and poison, he said, that we consume on a daily basis. He said, don't worry about a little dot here and there, It's like parents who have their kids, the firstborn, don't let him go out in the dirt. He's going to get a germ, and he'll get sick, and then, you don't see that from a mom who's got 6 kids, let them go, and those kids never get sick, because they build up their immunity. And so recognize verbal bullying, recognize these things for what it is. So when I say that, that gives you a power. What we're talking about, these little things give people power, Mario. And so talk about, when I say that thing, you didn't know I was going to bring it up, but it's an extension of what we talked about before, is like not what happens to you, but how you respond.
Yep.
Don't let some event or some comment bully you, into, holding back or starting to worry and stop you from moving forward and doing what you're supposed to be doing. So when I say that, what comes to your mind?
Two major things. One, total commitment. One is total commitment to what you believe in. And let me tell you, one thing comes to me is that, and another thing is stop giving people the remote control of your life, of your emotions. So let me go on the first one, on commitment. Let me give you an example. I made a commitment, and look, Larry, my organization and my business, I'm blessed to have so many people, every single color, every single religion. I'm not jamming down their throat like, you need to believe what I believe. No. That's my faith. I don't get involved in my faith, politics, all right, or or preference of like sex and all that stuff. That's not my job to do. My job is to lead, to inspire, to motivate. But I don't get in that. Now they know what I believe in. They know my faith, and that's it. We don't cross that path. But let me tell you something. I made a commitment to Jesus Christ. That's me, and I'm not putting anything up. But I made a commitment. He's my Lord and Savior. That's me. There's people in my family that say you're wrong and say, man, God bless you. I love them anyways. It's not my job to condemn them or make them feel bad. No. My job is just to love and encourage, and that they want to model my example. And let me tell you something. That's where we fall in politics. Well, if you don't believe in what I'm doing, you're evil. And we make everyone swings two to the left and two to the right. I'm just being honest with you. Right. It's just crazy to me. Yeah. And I'm not going to go into politics, but I'm just being honest with you. It's crazy. And then you end up not talking to your brother over politics. That's ridiculous. Right. That's not God-like. That's crazy. Yeah. And look, I'm telling you, my brother can have totally different beliefs. And you know what? I'm going to think he's crazy. I think he's crazy. But guess what? I'm still going to love him. I think he's a dummy, but I love him. Right. And I'm still there for him. So look, one thing is total commitment. Let me tell you something. I married my wife. That's my wife. That's my girl. 100 different girls can come and say, hey, I already made my choice. I'm committed. I don't have time to be focusing on that. Everybody in life is like a fluorescent flashlight. They're everywhere. Their attention's everywhere. And they wonder why they never get ahead in life. You need to be laser brain focused on what you want. I know what I want. I got my girl. I got my faith. I got my business. Get out of my way. I'm unstoppable. Clarity equals power.
Yeah, absolutely. That is fantastic and right on the spot.
I want to say something on the remote control also. So many times, Larry, you can you're on the freeway and someone gets next to you and just flips you off. Yeah. And you know what you do? You get the remote control of your life and hand it to them, say, how dare you flip me off? You don't even know that idiot. You're never going to see him again in your life, but then it ruined your whole day. How stupid are we? Let's be real here. And I'm guilty of it. Yeah. Some idiot can say something or wear something and it just ruins my whole day. Yeah. Why do you give people the remote control of your life, of your attitude, of your energy? Why? To me, that is crazy. And you know what? I'm so guilty of it. That's why I teach it so well. And you're guilty of it too. You guys listening out there, stop doing that. You know what true happiness is? Progression. Being happy. To me, let me tell you something. What true success is to me is being happy, having a fulfilled life, a purpose-driven life. Look, I've made millions and millions of dollars. And there was times that I forget that the number one goal is fulfilled life, happiness, progression. Look, Larry, I'm just telling you right now, there's times that I'm killing it financially, but I lose track of that and I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel like a success. And there's times that I didn't have the financial success, but I'm progressive. I'm getting better. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm pursuing my goals and dreams. I've never been happier. You want to be happy? Pursue greatness and stop letting people punk you of your goals and dreams. Stop letting people push you around. You take control of your life now and make a total commitment of what you want. And there's nothing or anything that's going to stop you from getting there.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Mario. Thanks for listening to this episode of $1 Million Mastermind with me, Larry Weidel. If I've helped you in any way, leave us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts. For more information like this, listen to our other $1 Million Mastermind episodes and check out my Wydell Academy YouTube channel and visit us on WydellOnWinning.com. I'm the $1 Million Mastermind, and until next time, go, go, go.